YouTube, what is going on? It is Mesa Sean back at it for PlanetDestiny.com with another exotic weapon review and a bounty to go along with it, the Invective Shotgun. Now the bounty is called a dubious task, but I found it frankly to be the easiest out of all the bounties, and it's real simple. First step, complete 5 strikes without dying. Real simple, just go do the Devil's Lair. You can knock that out in easily half-hour tops. Now the next step is fight in the Crucible and achieve 25 more kills and deaths. Now, I read into that a little too much. Just play a bunch of games of Control, camp, don't really go for objectives, go for kills, and you'll knock that out. I think I finished it in maybe 4 to 5 games of Control. Just camp, use a heavy machine gun or a light machine gun, get your heavy ammo, spray people down, and don't worry too much about the objectives. For a couple of games, you'll knock it right out. Fourth step, real simple, just complete your weekly heroic strike, which you should be doing because you never know what's going to drop. Because the higher level I got, as I continue to do those weeklies and nightfalls, man, I've been getting a lot of cool gear. And the last step is quite simple, and you're going to need about 12 G's in Glimmer, so you got to trade in 50 special weapon ammo packs to the gunsmith, and then he will hand you your Invective. Now, what I would do is, or at least what I did for this, was I do the Crota run. I will link that in the description. I put on some black wax idols, spend maybe a half hour there, and just rake in the loot. So for this review, I'm going to focus on PvP. When you get up in the higher levels and you start getting exotics, when it comes to PvE and you're doing your weekly heroics, daily heroics, nightfalls, things like that, I really don't see a use for these types of shotguns for those situations. I would more or less like to use a sniper rifle or a fusion or something more useful in those types of situations. So we're going to focus all on PvP. And another quick disclaimer, the clips you're seeing in the background are me playing with it pre-patch 1.0.2.2. Did I get that right? Link in the description to the Planet Destiny article on the hotfix that went live today, the 14th. Now, in PvP, this thing is just heavenly. It just downs people so quickly, and you want to do a build that focuses on speed, agility. You want to get in people's faces, get close. Now, I know people for a long time have been saying that the shotguns have too much range. I beg to differ. I think they don't have any range because there's plenty of times where I get killed trying to shotgun someone, but you got to get close, and especially with the hot fix, I have not gone in yet just to see how much of a difference it's going to make now that they nerfed the range on them. So let's go over the stats as well as the special abilities, and one of them you're going to want to get to really quickly because this thing is slow as molasses when you reload. You'll be collecting your social security by the time you fully reload it, and also you run out of ammo so fast. So until you unlock this one special ability, pick up as much special ammo as possible. So right off the bat, we're going to start off with 260 attack. We could, as like all exotics, bump it up to 300. Look at the stats overall. Nothing really pops out, except for the impact's pretty good. Stability, it's okay, but it's nothing special, and it only has a clip of 4 rounds. But the 2 key attributes are the last round in the magazine deals bonus damage, and the weapon can regenerate ammo over time. That ammo regen you want to get to as quickly as possible. Now for the first set of upgrades, wouldn't really worry about it. Worry about this final round, which is the last magazine, does bonus damage, and the weapon can regenerate ammo over time. Just like the Icebreaker, I love that. First one, we've seen all these before. Just choose the one that doesn't affect your stats that much. I just stay with the first one. Accurized, you know I always say it wrong. Ballistics. Then you got a few that just help your agility and just drawing the weapon fast or aiming it. Choose whatever you think is best. I still haven't unlocked everything, but this thing is plenty of fun without all that stuff unlocked. And again, I just can't reiterate enough, when you're playing in PvP, until you get that Invective unlocked for regenerating ammo, anytime you see special ammo, pick it up. Anytime you have a chance to sit down and crouch, get off the radar map, and reload, do it. So now, time for my subjective, trying to be objective opinion. This thing's a god. This thing is just a beast in PvP. Go against fusion rifle people. Go against people with other lower, like Sidewinders and Copperhead shotguns. You more than likely will take them out because the speed of the auto fire is much faster than, say, like the Comedian. Like my Comedian full auto shotgun fires just a tad slower than the Invective. And that sound it makes when it goes off, it just sounds heavenly. And before I had the Invective, if I heard those things going off, I stayed away from those areas. Before I had it, when I was playing like Rumble, where everyone uses shotguns or fusions, when I would hear these things going off on small maps like Anomaly or the Burning Shrine, I would just duck out of that situation. Because you get up close to someone with this thing, there's no way that you're going to stand a chance. And like I said on my comedian review, this is for the young and aimless. And again, I am not young, but I am certainly aimless. You don't really have to be accurate. Just start blasting anywhere. What I was doing is I was shooting low, and it kind of recoils up a little bit, and then you could take them out from there. So very, very effective. A lot of fun to use. I was finding it to take out those annoying fusion guys, and I know there's some debate out there, but in my personal opinion, those fusions just get abused, especially in Rumble and these small close quarters maps. A little tip on how to actually get this bounty. Now, I know it is totally randomized, but there's no coinky-dinky that the only times it's popped up for me to get an exotic bounty, and it's happened quite a bit, is when I've stacked bounties. And I try to do that constantly because it's the easiest way to level up guns. Where am I going here? I don't know. I'm trying to find someone to kill. When you stack bounties, like 3 to 4 to clip, first off, it's the best way to level up a gun. Whatever you have in your hand, whether it's armor or whether it's a specific weapon, all the XP goes to what's in your hand, not what's, stored on your persons or whatever. So I always try to stack bounties, and I think that's the best way. Just keep doing them. Just keep stacking bounties over and over. It'll eventually pop up for you. And this is probably one of the easiest bounties, in my humble opinion, to go through. And that is it for me, guys. Once again, I am your host, Mesa Sean. My links will be in the description. Come on over and say hello to me. Keep it locked in here at PlanetDestiny.com, your guide to the Destiny universe. And I'll see you guys in the next video. You stay beautiful, Guardians.